Do you know it's going to rain today. I was going to get a washing out, but it's going to rain. Yeah. I slept till 7:30 this morning. That's a long life for me, I'll tell you. I must have been knackered. Running about after that boy. Did you see his wee picture? Let me get the... Where's my mouse and stuff? Are you on it, Poppy? I think you are. Are you on the mouse? I think she's on the mouse. She is. There, I've got it. Let me get the charm. Oh, Melania, good morning to you. Good morning. Thank you for coming in to talk to me this morning. Get the chop. Oh, what a day I had yesterday. I had a great day yesterday. Victoria, good morning. I had a great day yesterday. It was just one of the days that I was really happy all day. Considering what it was like a few days before with my boy down there. His eye's looking a lot better, guys. Let's see if I can show you his wee eye. See, it's this one, the left one. He's my boy. See, it's still a wee bit hazy looking, but it's not as bad as what it was. My poor boy. So he's getting his wee eye drops in. But he's not pawing it as much today, which is good. Because he was kind of pawing it with and he's just had his nails clipped, so they're sharp. Thank you everyone. Right, let me get the chop. Oof. So I'm just going to relax today. It was, oh, what a day yesterday with Xander. He's such a good boy too. See, when he smiles at you, your heart melts. Melted heart. I just had a really good day yesterday, but the sun was scorchio until we got the chairs out and sat outside, and then it became freezing. And we were sitting out there freezing cold like that. It's June, we should have scorchio. It should be taps off weather. What's going on? That is Scotland, mind you. And I think the weather forecast was meant to be pants all week, wasn't it? Maybe next week we'll get some sunshine. I'll get out there in my bikini. I wouldn't do that to my neighbours. It would not be good. Let me just put that out there. I'm not under any illusions that it would be nice, because it would be terrible. And I stay across from my school, so kids would be running and screaming and stuff like that. So I'm not going to traumatise the community. Green Rose, my lovely Green Rose. Good morning, Green Rose. My lovely Green Rose. How are you this morning? How's your mum doing? I do think of her often, you know. I'm dead happy today. I think it's just because I had a really good day yesterday and I had a fantastic sleep. I woke up at 4 o'clock when my alarm went off, which I usually wake up before my alarm goes off, right? And I could hardly open my eyes, so I just thought, F it, I'm not going to the swim in the day. So I just turned the alarm off and went back to sleep. 7:30. I couldn't believe the time when I looked at the clock. I was like, is that 7:30? That is a long, long life for me. Even seeing a Saturday when I'm on my flavouring, I still wake up about 5 or 6 o'clock the next morning. That's the time I'm normally up. When I'm up from my swimming, it's usually 3 or 4. I must have been just shattered. Yes, Green Rose, what about going for a wee swim? Because that's what I do. I mean, I can't really... If I was to try and exercise and stuff, I would end up pulling my spine out, because I've got the scoliosis. I've got the bend in my spine. And it's always... My back's never not sore. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what it's like to go a day without pain, unfortunately. But I would... See, when you do your back in as well, even moving your fingers, it hurts. So I've got to be careful. So that's why I like... And anyway, I love swimming. I love just being in the water, bobbing about. I feel like a mermaid. That's what I feel like. I've always been like a water baby. Even like the sea, I cannot resist jumping in the sea water. I'd love to jump in Guam's water. I'm a golfer girl. She stays in beautiful Guam. And I'd love to be swimming there. But I think there's probably sharks in that water. But I don't care. Do you know what I mean? They'll just leave the sharks alone, and they'll leave you alone. Dennis, good morning, Dennis. Thank you for coming in, Dennis, this morning and been in the chat. But I'm always dead happy when I see all your wee faces. Greenrose, there's a lot of ladies up my swimming that can't swim, but what they do is, see, the deepest part of my pool is about 5 foot, and I'm 5 foot. So see, when I'm on my tiptoes, I can still reach out the water. So if your mum's bigger than, well, saying that see if you can get a pool that isn't that deep, because the women up at my swim, they just bob up and down. So they do, and just talk to each other and just go up and down the pool like that. And even that's exercise in itself. You know, just bobbing about up and down the pool. And you feel good. See, when you come out of the swimming, you feel as if you've done something. You feel dead clean and healthy. Oh, my Sky, back for your first exams. Sky, I'm going to have my fingers and toes and everything all crossed for you. Oh, Sky, I hope, and I've faith in you. But listen, as I said to Peter when he was doing his exams, see, if you fail anything, it's not the end of the world. You can always take it again. Don't panic. But find a pool then, Greenrose, that's about, that isn't that deep. And just get your mum to bob about, even if she stays in the shallow end and just holds on to the side. I see ladies all the time just holding on to the side and lifting their legs up and down, and pulling their legs to the side and stuff like that. In fact, they do water aerobics. So they do classes like that, and it's much easier on your body, and it feels, just being in the water feels great, I think. Yes, the Sky, we're all going to... Sky, where was my whistle this morning? What am I doing? What kind of friend am I turning into, Sky? There, I'll give you an extra one. But there was a lot of pressure on Pierre also. He was under an awful lot of pressure, but he's doing good, so... and it is a lot of... Not for me. When I left school, I was like just sticking my fingers up, my middle finger up at the school, going F you, like that. I left with 0 qualifications, really. I went to college and I've got certificates and stuff. That's my qualifications, as certificates. I'll not get you a job though, but here, got a certificate or two. I passed a B in childcare. I got a B in childcare, so I was good at that. And then my engineering, my mechanical engineering, I was good at that as well. Passed all my exams for that, but I didn't stay on or anything. Oh my goodness, Sky, look at outside my window. Look what we've got. Look, pants, clouds, coldness, no sunshine. I was going to I can't even put a wash now because it's going to rain. That's what's going to happen. Oh, Melania did it. See, I loved... my son, he's passed his exams, cyber security, with honours or something like that.
Bachelor's.
Bachelor's.
Honours is fourth.
But bachelor's with distinction or something?
Yep.
He's passed his bachelor's with distinction. So he's to go for his next lot. So he's doing extremely well, and we're all very, very proud of him. So we are. I done mechanical engineering. I was the only, as I've said, I was the only girl in the class. I was in a class full of guys. But seeing there were guys, they were like children. Because they weren't there to learn, they were there to just have a party and do you know what they were doing? Squirting battery acid at each other. That's what the guys in my class were doing. Squirting battery acid at each other. Right, very, very dangerous thing to do. That's the kind of stuff that they were doing. I just let them carry on, do whatever they were doing, and I listened to the teacher, the lecturer, and I was the best in the class. There you go. And I got a certificate. Who knows where the certificate is now? So basically I'm a dafty is what I'm trying to tell you. You know, if somebody said, see her, she's absolutely daft, I'd need to say, you're right, I am, and what about it? Don't be prejudiced, right, for dafties. I'm under no illusions about my mental health or anything like that. I'm what I am. And I don't put on any shows or airs or graces. This is it. This is it, unfortunately. Do you, Melania? Well, I'll have my fingers crossed for both of yous. Oh, yeah. Do you know, I'm addicted to ice lollies. I am all the time. Is that my my beautiful M? I must apologise to you again. I've turned into the most terrible bloody friend. I don't know why I missed your wee shout out on Saturday. I will make sure this Saturday I give you a wee shout out. An extra one. How are you, Em? How are you? Em, I had the grandson here yesterday. It was a great day. Em, had a terrible thing happened at the beginning of the week, though. I don't know if you know about it, my wee doggy. It was terrible. It was a rush appointment to the bloody vet. We had to go. He's much better now, though, my wee darling. Much better now. We woke up, I think it was Tuesday morning, we woke up and one of Mikey's eyes was facing the eyeball was facing the other direction. So I was in a terrible state. I was thinking the worst, of course. That's where my mind goes right away, the worst. And we managed to get him an emergency vet's appointment. So he's getting wee eye drops. They had a look in his eye and they said it's no a tumour or nothing like that. That he thinks it's just an infection. So he got that and he got his nails clipped and all that as well. And it was a terrible day. But yesterday was a wonderful day. I had the grandson out and he loves his granny's house. See all my things. He was looking at my work of art there, my what you might call it, my mind this morning, but it's sleeping too long has messed with my brain. Da Vinci. My Da Vinci, Leonardo da Vinci. I can't stop eating ice lollies. I eat ice lollies all day long. I just love ice. And even like my flavouring on a Saturday, I'll have the glass absolutely full of ice. I love ice. Yes, you are going to both do it, so you are going to pass your exams and be whatever you've wanted to be all your life. That's what you want to do. Back in my day, I mean, I wanted to be an astronaut, but that was way out my league. Do you know what I mean? That was way out my league considering I was very poor at school. But I've always had that dream that maybe one day Elon Musk will say to me, do you fancy going up in the Dragon capsule? And I'll say, aye, no bother, Elon. No bother, pal. Just give me the spacesuit and I'll get in it. Immediately. I would be taking, see if ever did happen, I'd be taking yous with me. Yous would be coming with me in the Dragon capsule. Yous would be my zero gravity tester. If you don't know, see when they're going up in the capsules, they've always got a zero gravity tester, and it's usually like a cuddly toy or something like that one of the kids' cuddly toys or something. And when they hit zero gravity, you'll see it starting to float about. Well, I'm going to have a live stream going. Yous will be my zero gravity things just floating about in this capsule. Oh, dreams. You've got to have dreams in your life. My favourite ice lollies, what would my favourite be? I don't even know if I've got a favourite. I like Coca-Cola ones. See, any kind of Coca-Cola ice lollies, I love them. I love a Coca-Cola ice lolly. Try to think. Rocket ice lollies, that's what I've got just now in there, rocket ice lollies. To sit and watch my Apollo 13. I've got to have lots of ice lollies. I'm not so big on ice cream, Sky, even though I do like a bit of Haagen-Dazs ice cream. I'm not a huge fan of ice cream. Do you know what I like with ice cream? Apple crumble. Oh, hot apple crumble. Oh yeah, the Calippo ice lollies, Greeno's, they're great, and they're wonderful. They're wonderful. In fact, they have Coca-Cola ones that I've just finished. I just finished them. Gold Dust, good morning, my Gold Dust, good morning. Oh, what a great day I had yesterday, Gold Dust, with the wee fella. So I put a wee picture of him on my Facebook so you can see the back of him, of course, not his wee facey. But you can see there is a child. There is a chunky boy. And his shuttle yesterday. Oh, he managed to press the buttons himself. I was very impressed with him. He pressed the wee buttons on his space shuttle and dee 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 dee, and it all started playing a wee tune. And I was like, oh, he's done that himself. Stuff never got it. Oh, I was showing him the fairy village out there as well. Homemade. See, my freezer's not big enough for lots of homemade ice lollies, but see if I had a big freezer, I would definitely be making my own ice lollies, and it would be Coca-Cola ones and all that I like. Yeah, lollies are more refreshing, but a lot of people like it. My mum loves ice cream. My mum's a big ice cream fan. My dad likes, what was it, rum and raisin. I don't even know if you get that flavour anymore, but there was a flavour that people used to get called rum and raisin. Ooh. I suppose if you're a Johnny Depp fan and you like a bit of rum, Johnny Depp would like rum and raisin, I think. I think that's probably his. Did anybody see the interview? I've only seen bits of the interview that Amber Heard's put out. I only seen bits of it, and that was enough for me. Talking about how the jury. Oh well, see the jury just because they love Johnny Depp, and don't forget this is I swear you can look this up, right? She says, and don't forget, Johnny Depp was able to convince people that he had scissors for hands. She would get on great with that psychiatrist that thought Johnny Depp was an actual pirate, wouldn't she? Did she not realise that was acting? That wasn't Johnny Depp. That was a character he was playing, Amber. He convinced everybody that he had scissor hands. Did you see that? Did you see that though? Can I even let you hear this? How can I do this and let you hear it? I don't think I can. Wait a minute, I'll try something. Let me try something. I was like her and that psychiatrist guy who'd get on brilliantly. It's not as if Johnny Depp actually did have scissors for hands. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what she was thinking of. She said that was so. Wait here, if you ladies hear this, right? Right, wait a minute here. What I'll do is I'll turn the volume down on this live, right? And then I'll turn the volume up. And then I'll let you hear this. Alright, a minute here.
The Depp lawyer called your testimony the performance of a lifetime and said you were acting. What do you say to that?
Says the lawyer for the man who convinced the world he had scissors for fingers.
The Depp lawyer called your testimony.
There you go. What do you think of that? What do you think of that then? Come on now, Amber Hen. What do you make of that? You know, he didn't really have scissors for fingers. Nobody in the world actually thought to themselves, that's a shame that man was born like that, eh? Imagine that man being born with scissors for fingers. That's some kind of thing that, you know what I mean? Poor Johnny. Imagine being born like that. The poor mum having to push a wean out that's got scissors for fingers Right. Well, she'd got on great with the pirate psychiatrist guy that done an evaluation on Johnny Deppman and the thing that he was a pirate. Maybe they don't see. She doesn't get how acting works clearly because she's not a very good actress. Anyway, I found that quite funny that, but I can't watch it because I can't stand her. I know it's terrible, Green Rose. She's made it difficult for a lot of women that have got real problems with DV. Do you know what I mean? She's made it hard because, but on the other hand as well, it's going to be good that men can come forward now after Johnny's been able to come forward. But nobody should have to sit and suffer DV no matter who they are, what sex, religion, race, whatever. Nobody should have to put up with that at all. But I'm glad she was, and look, see if I was a jury member, I'd be coming out, I'd be saying, right, put me on a news channel, I want zero cash for this, by the way, and let everybody in the world know you haven't paid me for this interview. So that they can't go, oh, but they get paid. And I would say, listen, we didn't go with Johnny just because it was Johnny. We went because the evidence was overwhelming in Johnny's case and she was blatantly a liar on the stand. I would do that. I hope a jury member does come out and do that. I really do. Green Rose, because she's the kind of person that can never admit they're wrong. I admit I'm wrong all the time. I'm an arsehole a lot. Do you know what I mean? I can be an arsehole and I'll put my hand up and say sorry about that. You know, I do that if I ever am an arsehole. I like to come out and say sorry for that. But she just can't do it. Is that you going, my darling?
Yeah.
Right, I'll see you later. And the boys way out. I know, but we're all like, oh God, he's got real hands, the man. Look at that, eh? She didn't chop one of his scissors off with the vodka bottle. She never chopped one of his scissors off. It was one of his actual things. Is he, Melania? Oh my God. See, it's all coming out into all their airing their dirty laundry in public. Brad Pitt, though, do you know, see after what he done with Jennifer Aniston, you know, I've no thingy for Brad Pitt. He is a good-looking guy, but and Angelina's quite a nice-looking lassie, but that's as far as it goes. I'm really not keen on them because that was dirty what they done to her. I thought Brad and Jennifer were a beautiful couple, and then, again, the same kind of thing as what Johnny and Amber done. They ended up starring in a film together, and Bob's Your Uncle. They end up having a wee bit of... Oh, Green Rose, thank you so much. Green Rose, you're too generous to me. Thank you very, very much. Thank you so much, my Green Rose. I love yous all regardless. I don't need monies off yous, but I appreciate it. It's lovely. Thank you. Yeah, so listen, see if I was an actor or actress, I'd be a wee bit worried now. With my spouse. But have you never ever thought that? See, when there's some of these really, really steamy sex scenes and stuff like that on the TV, have you never thought to yourself, God, that looks too real, kind of thing? And I think if I was the spouse, I'd be like, yeah, that was a wee bit too real there. Let me see if I can. But there you are, because it was Amber that came sneaking into Johnny's caravan. It was Johnny's caravan, or trailer, whatever they call it. We call it a caravan. And they kissed. That was the first time. And with Brad and Angelina, it was Mr. and Mrs. Smith, wasn't it? And that happened again. But poor Jennifer, I felt so sorry for her. And I think she's lovely. I don't know what she's up to these days. The last I seen her was in that film We're the Millers. Have any of you seen that? Oh, see if you've not seen We're the Millers. Oh, you need to watch it. It's so funny. Ah, no, Green Rose. Poor Jennifer. Oh my goodness. A vineyard in France. See how the other half live, eh? Vineyards in France. Vineyards in France, and then islands in the Bahamas. I've got a garden. I've got a garden. That's what I've got. I'll meet you at the vineyard at 6 o'clock tonight. Oh. But saying that, as I said the other day, the price that they pay for having all of that is they can never do what we do and just go to the shops whenever we want, you know, go shopping or go to a movie theatre or an ice rink or go round shops at Christmas time to look at the decorations and just things like that. Walk, you know, in the woods and stuff like that. People would be mobbing them no matter where they went. So that's the price that they pay. So people always think the grass is greener on the other side, but they don't realise how green their own grass is. So I wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't trade it even for all the money in the world. I wouldn't trade my freedom, and that's basically what it is, eh? What the hell's this? Dangerous fake chocolate. Willy Wonka bars? What in the Johnny Depp is that? Fake Willy Wonka bars? Fake Willy Wonka bars. That's dangerous Willy Wonka bars. Oh, well, there you go. Paulette, good morning, Paulette. Thank you for coming in, Paulette. Aye, fake Willy Wonka bars. We need to look. I can't just leave you there. We need to have a look at this. I can't just leave you with that. What's going on in the UK? Fake Willy Wonka bars. What in the Oompa Loompa? Westminster City Council says officers seized £100,000 worth of fake goods, including chocolate bars and Apple products, found in 3 shops in London. Don't eat them. Don't eat them. What's in them? Let's have a look and see what's in these chocolate bars. What in the... Oh, disposable vapes. What else? Right, lots. But get to the chocolate bars. Get to the chocolate bar. Right. Westminster City Council recently wrote to 28 freeholders urging them to consider the impact of US sweet shops on Oxford Street. What the hell? And has so far seized around £574,000 worth of counterfeit and illegal goods from American candy souvenir shops. What? So they're all right. But they're saying don't eat them for. Oh, out of date. They're out of date. There we are. There we are. They're out of date. Don't eat them. Don't eat them then. They're out of date. I thought they might be laced with something there, right? Maybe laced with shrooms or something like that. Magic Willy Wonka shrooms chocolate bar. God, there's a lot of Oompa Loompas running about my yard. Ah, Lauren, there should be a link. But let me see if I can find my links. Let me see. Let me see. Where am I? My laptop takes forever to open a page. Oh, that wee man. I see that wee man every day. God bless him. There is a link to my wee club. Oh, I'll need to write to Keely again. She's got a video to choose this month. There's the link to the membership. Let me see. Fake Willy Wonka bars, what next? Oh, no way. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Green Rose, that. Oh my goodness. That's too much. Oh my, Green Rose. Look, see if you can't afford that, please. I will give you it back. That's an awful lot. That's an awful lot, Green Rose. Oh my goodness. I'm going to give you a hashtag. Everyone put Green Rose hashtag. Green Rose, are you sure about that before I take that money? Because that's an awful lot of money. Oh my goodness, my heart there just jumped into my throat. Green Rose, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, Green Rose, wait till, do you know what? It's the least I can do. It's the least I can do. There, you're a moderator now. Not that MD needs to pay me for that, but... Oh my goodness, Green Rose, thank you so much. Thank you, I'm going to cry. See, I don't know what I do, but I deserve these. Do you know what I mean? Just even for you sitting here listening to me talk every day. I must be the most luckiest person on earth. And yet sometimes I feel sad. Do you know what I mean? And then I've got to give myself a bloody shake and remind myself of what I've got here. Do you want to see something cute though? Look, there's a seagull in the new bath. Look. Oh. Look. See? They all come to the bungalow. Thank you, Green Rose. Ooh. See? That makes me happy. Look at that. It came to the bungalow for a wee bath this morning. Grooming itself. Ah, see, that things like that. I love stuff like that. Wee birds and doggies and things like that. Thank you so much, Green Rose. That's amazing. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, so Willy Wonka bars, guys, don't be eating them. I thought they were maybe laced with something. You know what I mean? I thought they maybe been laced with some kind of narcotics or that. For F's sake. Here, mate, do you want a wee Willy Wonka bar? 2 for £1, 2 for £1. I'd be good doing the bars. That's how, if you don't know, the bars is like a EastEnders, like outdoor market type. That's the place that you can buy a Louis Vuitton bag for £5. A Chanel purse, £2.50. Yes. I remember they used to sell cigarettes. This was back in the day when I used to smoke. They used to sell cigarettes down the bars. But I don't know what kind of tobacco it was. But see, when you lit the cigarette, it would go whoosh, like that. I don't know what kind of tobacco was in it. But people used to buy it because they were skint. You know what I mean? Skint. Thank you so much, Green Rose. I mean, I don't mind, like, if you can afford it, but I would hate to think that you couldn't afford to send that money. But thank you, especially after the week I've been through with the wee dog and stuff. But yesterday was a fantastic day. I think that's how I slept so long, Me and Amanda, and then we went and we got Sophie as well. We collected Sophie for her boyfriend, so I had my two girls and I had my grandson, and it was just a beautiful day yesterday. It really was, and I was smiling all night, and I think maybe my brain just relaxed, and it's not been relaxing for the past few days with the wee dog, and I slept till 7:30. I can't get over that. Ooh, Green Rose, they've also got some American stuff in, is it Tesco or Asda? I can't mind if it's Tesco or Asda, but they've got American candy. But I've kind of tasted the American candy we've been over in America. And the chocolate does taste different for Cadbury's. Cadbury's my favourite chocolate. But the chocolate over there does taste... do you know what it kind of tastes like? Cooking chocolate. Disney taste is creamy, is what Cadbury's chocolate is. Still wonderful. But I'll tell you what they're great at, Sky. The Americans, cinnamon pastries. They don't just drizzle. See here, a cinnamon bun. We just kind of drizzle a wee line of icing sugar, powdered sugar, or icing over the top of it like that. See, in America, they pour like hundreds over it like that, so it's like thick with icing like that. Every time I went to America, I thought, you know what, I'm going to lose weight by walking, you know, around the parks and stuff like that. I'll do more. I put on weight because of all the food. It was wonderful though, don't get me wrong. I loved the American food. And I got to try things I wouldn't normally try. Like, you're going to think it's weird. I thought it was weird. Macaroni cheese with shrimp. I seen that. I love macaroni cheese and I love shrimp, right? And I thought, that's never going to taste good, that macaroni cheese and shrimp. That's oh. And I thought, you know what, I need to try it. Oh, it was great. I really enjoyed I was like happy. Oh, hi. I've never had a Lucky Charm. I've never tried the Lucky Charms. When I was there, my breakfast would be, with shrimp, Green Rose, macaroni cheese with shrimp. I was as well going like, with shrimp, that's going to be like fishy macaroni cheese. It doesn't taste, it just tastes amazing. It was amazing, macaroni cheese with shrimp. Yep. And when I was in my breakfast, I would always have the sausages and the bacon. The bacon's as crispy as anything. I love my bacon crispy. Crispy bacon. And the sausages taste different from our sausages. More spicy, but still awesome. So I used to have that because I'm a fat lassie. Other people would have cereal in the morning. I'd be like, just give me a plate with bacon and sausage. And then I would get a slice of bread and I'd make myself a wee sandwich and bacon. Because they don't do that over there. Like, can I have a piece and bacon, please? They don't do that. But I was showing them that's what they do. Plus, the pancakes. My ex-husband loved the pancakes with the syrup. He would have it with the syrup. And the biscuits that they've got, right, is scones. We just call them scones here in the UK. I would open my scone up, I'd put a wee bit of butter and a wee bit of strawberry jam on it and eat it. People would be looking at me like that. What's she doing with that biscuit? That's how we eat them. Oh, Weetabix. Oh, I've not had Weetabix in years. Do you know, I remember one of our puppies. I think it was wee Molly. It was the wee dog we had before Poppy. When she was a puppy, it would be Weetabix that we gave her for her breakfast. She got Weetabix in the morning. Not the chocolate, and with no sugar added or anything like that. And it was goat's milk that the puppies get. It's not like cow's milk, it's like goat's milk. And she used to get that for her wee breakfast. Remember that? And she'd have Weetabix breath. Fluff spread. No. Is that like... is it like cream fluff spread? Do you know what I've always seen? I've always seen that the big tubs that people have got. And I've always wondered if it's like icing sugar or if it's just like cream. Mr. Whip or something it's called. I don't know what that is, but it looks good. Marshmallow, well, I would like that then, marshmallow cream. Do you know I've never to this day had a toasted marshmallow? Never. Never had a toasted marshmallow. I'd love to sit at Christmas or autumn time toasting some marshmallows. But I've never tried it. Cool Whip, is it called Cool Whip? What is that? I remember Sophie saying that she had it as well. You see a lot of people in the USA and they've got it. I don't know what it is, but it looks they know how to cook, that's for sure. I remember this is true as well. I remember we had usually we went to the cafeteria, right? When we in Disney, we went to the wee cafeteria in the hotel. But there was one night we thought, you know what, we'll go to the restaurant, right? A wee fancy night. We'll go to the restaurant the night. And we were quite hungry. We did a day at the park, so we were all, I like pasta. I had a pasta dish, no doubt. But the ex-husband, he wanted a rack of ribs. So they said, do you want a half rack or a full rack? He said, just bring me a full rack. I swear, it was like that. The plate was like that. They were having to tip it like sideways, like I had to get it through the door. And that was just the ribs. We also got like French fries and all that. Seen it, I was like, you're never going to eat that. How are you going to eat all that? It was huge. I was like, oh my God, that's half a coup you've got there. Artificial cream. Yes, it looks like cream. It looks like cream. But you see people putting it in cakes and stuff. There's a cat in the garden. There's a cat. See, the cat comes to look for the wee birdies. Right, it's away now. They've chased it. Oh, Sky, I'm telling you, you do. I mean, I done a fair bit of exercise, like swimming every day and all that. And I came back a bit of stone heavier every time. But you're on holiday. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. And see, when the Scottish go on holidays, like what time's at 9 o'clock in the morning? Oh, pour yourself a whiskey. We're on holiday. That's what they do. Crack open the booze for your breakfast. I think it's a Scottish thing, that. I don't personally do that. I couldn't do that. In fact, I don't even think I've ever been drunk in the USA. No. I've had pina coladas, but I can only really have one or two. After that, it gets too sweetly sickly because it's like cream. But oh God, I love a pina colada. Oh, aye. I know, Sky. I did. Oh, I see, I love a Big Mac. The last McDonald's I had was Besoff. I do love a McDonald's, so aye. And do you know the very first time I tried McDonald's? I do not, kid you on, I was about 16 or 17 the first time I ever tasted McDonald's. Very sheltered with my palate, you see. I've still never tried sushi. I've never had an avocado. There's lots of stuff that I've never tried that I'd like to try one. Olives. I've never had an olive in my mouth. I'd like to have a martini and have it dirty. A dirty martini is just a martini with an olive. Oh yeah, the chicken burgers are good. Do you know what I used to love, Polly, that they had? They don't have it now. It was called a chicken premiere. Ooh. And it was like the sauce that we used to get over America. Oh, it's the cats. It's going into the bushes over the road. We're all right. There, he's chased it. They saved it. Look at them, guys. Look. There, they saved the bungalow. There, you saved the bungalow and you saved the birds. There, they saved the day. I've never tried an olive, but some people say even if you try one olive and you don't like it, continue to eat them and your palate will all of a sudden like it. I'll need to do it one day. One day I'll need to do that and do a taste test with you, right? A bit of sushi and that. I do like smoked salmon. But I like it with a salad, so there's like crunchy with the slimy, so to speak. Well, guys, I'm going to go. I don't know what I'm going to do today. Probably watch something on YouTube or that. Oh, anchovy. Oh, I need to try some stuff. Oh, have you got a baby 6 months ago? My goodness, Lauren. You need your food though. Don't even bother about the diet. You need your food. You've got a lot of running about after this child. I mean, I was knackered yesterday just by running about. I'm going to be stick thin, so I'm soon with all the running about after him. So thank you all very much. Green Rose, thank you so much. That was very, very kind of you. And I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday already. This week has flew in. And I love you all very much. So have a wonderful day. Bye, everyone.